guys, it is Charles Almighty Wraith of Game Warriors Gaming for a Cause, and this is our top 5. So, this top 5 is our top 5 favorite video game movies. Now, this was a difficult list for us to put together, especially considering video game movie adaptations have a stigma of not being great. But one thing that I try to keep in mind was an interview that I watched of Todd McFarlane when Spawn originally came out, um, and that was that uh, their adaptations. They take the core elements, and then they make it into something new. Because, like he stated in the interview, don't see or retell the same story over and over again. So if it's already been established in a form of a comic or a video game, you want to take those core elements and adapt them into something new that will keep all audiences surprised. Now, some movies have done better than others, and everything, and that goes for books, comic book movies, video game movies, all of that genre. But here are our top 5 video game adaptations into movies. So at number 5, we've got Doom. Now, Doom, to me, if it would have been not attached to a video game, probably would have done a little bit better. They took the premise of uh, uh, something going wrong on Mars and all that good stuff. It was a great action movie. Wasn't a fan of the first person view that they tried to implement in towards the end of it, but overall I did enjoy the movie. So now at number 4, we have Tomb Raider, and I just recently watched this, and this is the one that came out in 2018. It, to me, followed the reboot of the game series and did a real good job of it. I did enjoy the movie. It wasn't too over the top or anything like that, but it was an enjoyable movie. Had a pretty good cast in it. So now number 3 is one that I haven't watched, and as many of you know, I am not a huge fan of the Assassin's Creed series of games. I like them, but it's not up there on my list. So this one is one I've actually, the only one on the list that I have not watched. The synopsis I read of it, though, seemed pretty interesting, and now it's on my list. I know it didn't get too good of critic reviews or anything like that, but from reading it and from some of the board members voting on it and everything else, it is one that I'm gonna have to give a shot. And then now number 2 to me holds a special place, and it's one that to me is Mortal Kombat, and I love the Mortal Kombat fighting game franchise. I love the Legacy web series that they had. Not a fan of the TV show that they had too much, but this first movie, not the second one, but the first movie was good, and to me, it showed that we can have a good video game based movie. And the reason why it holds a special place to me, I actually seen this one not only in a theater, but I seen it in a drive-in theater at a car show I was at, and it was pretty neat to see it. And that was my one and only time to experience a drive-in movie, and happened to be for a game that I enjoyed. So the action sequences were great. Had Christopher Lambert in it, which is one of of the '90s, was one of my favorite actors and everything because of the Highlander series and a couple other movies. And then it had at the time had some pretty good special effects. They didn't age very well, but for the time period, it was a great movie. So now on to number one, and probably the most, at least uh, as far as numbers of extra movies it's done, and that's the Resident Evil. And the first movie was great. The follow ups, some of them were really good, some of them but this showed that a blockbuster movie based on a video game was possible, and they turned it into a franchise. I thoroughly enjoyed them. Uh, they did a real good job on the casting, the special effects, and everything. The special effects in this one has held up a little bit better than my Mortal Kombat, but you know, all in all, I did enjoy it. Again, these are adaptations; they're not, with the Assassin's Creed movie, it was just based in that universe. Um, but I do enjoy video game movies. I do enjoy comic book movies and everything else, simply because sitting there watching and seeing what a director has and screenwriters have done to take these beloved franchises and turn them into movies and everything else. And like I said, not all of them are great. And so, guys, I hope you enjoyed our top 5 video game movies. As always, leave us comments below. See which ones you liked that didn't make the list, or some of your favorite memories of the movies that we did present. Until next time, guys, this is Charles Almighty Wraith saying stay awesome. Hey, guys, this is Charles Almighty Wraith, and we hope y'all enjoyed our video and everything. Be sure to check us out on all of our other social media networks, such as YouTube,
Facebook,
Twitch,
Twitter,
Instagram,
and Patreon.
And also be sure to like and share the videos. And all right, until next time, this is Almighty Wraith and
Saying stay awesome.